Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 29th episode of Soul Eater. So yeah, last episode we got to fight our amazing sword dude once again, as well as see the little witch, and obviously again kind of on the antagonistic side, but not bad people, just hanging with a bad crowd and all that. But yeah, we're here for episode 29, so let's jump on in and see what that's all about. As always, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for early access and access to the picture-in-picture version. So let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Doggy, did you find some food or an enemy? Hey Medusa, what's left of you? No, doggy. What did I just look at? I mean, it looked like the looked like the snake like went into the dog. That poor dog. I, no, don't follow the dog. It's dog's had a bad day. Never good when a dog makes a hissing sound. Oh God. Uh, uh, uh. Gotta turn the volume up down on my end a bit here, but well, what the heck did I just see? Uh, that was with some of the most horror feeling stuff that I feel like we've got in this show so far. Uh, I don't really want to sing along with the opening anymore. Just because the snake, obviously from Medusa, goes inside the dog, and then the little girl shows up wanting to pet the doggy, understandably, and then the snake that's inside the dog goes inside the child, presumably taking over the child's body, like a possession sort of thing. Like, because I mean, the show has established that Medusa, she does that, put snakes in people, control them. So, and then after we had all that terrifying stuff, we get like the cutesy behavior from her to the mother, to put a nice little disturbing cap on this whole thing. That's how we start the episode. Just yeah. Okay, let's go. Sounds good to me. Screw books. I still feel uncomfortable from that first part of the opening, first episode. So yeah, how are we doing? That's a snake. The heck is happening right now? feel like I'm losing my mind. Just went inside the girl again, didn't it? Please stop. Thank you. I don't know how much more I could hear that. You don't say. I don't think that's what this is. I'm very worried about where this is going. We're not gonna just kill the parents, are we? Because I was already thinking that before she even opened the door. Did you have a bad dream? I don't know, it's a tough snake. My money's on the snake. Yeah, we're definitely going down that road. Medusa, come back. I told you she wasn't gone forever. They wouldn't rob me of my Medusa forever. They wouldn't do that. glad to see you up and about, Maka. Would love to go wild with you, Fatty. They've come. That chest just kind of in the shot. You're way too understanding, Tsubaki. Who threw the knife? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, what else would a teacher do? Those are Black Star legs. I know Black Star legs. Mari Nechan. When did he start calling it that? Have fun with that. At least he doesn't have to hold the buckets, you know. He's a rambunctious one. We squish them. We know who he's talking about. Oh yeah, Ox, I remember him. Was he in competition with Maka about grades or something? I'm in the middle of something. Stand on your fingers will do that. Tsubaki. Cyclops over here. As a team. Interesting. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. So let me dial it up to 11 real quick. Oh. I only Blackstar would have the guts to head on to that. Back to our poor, unfortunate child. What are we gonna get in this scene, I wonder? Because it's the too peaceful and normal so far. Something's gonna happen. I'm not sure it's just gonna listen. Yeah, definitely was not a normal spider. You know, this reminds me of a certain episode of a show called Supernatural. If you've seen Supernatural, you know the one I'm talking about. Oh, that is so unsettling. Uh, that's gotta be absolutely horrible for a mother. At least you didn't, just kill her, I guess. She is gone, even the shoes left behind. Guess where we're going, we don't need shoes. Okay, just gonna see how this goes. Marker ready to go. Well, at least try to have confidence. Step one. Blackstar, as they say, the only one that's barehanded. And the first to go. Yeah, seem to be missing a lot. Yeah, it's kind of hard. We have a very small fighting area and a bunch of people to get in the way. Audience members to also get in the way. Ooh! Oh god, that would hurt. Yeah, those are fighting actions right there. It's like, yeah, get your butt out of my attack. Ooh. Good job, Maka. But can I see that again? Don't mind. Not Maka too. This is not going well. This Black Star's getting plenty of action. I think we've lost focus. But if he did that to me twice, like, yeah, I would also want to fight him. Yeah, I mean, him and his stick never gonna stand a chance against Black Star. So you're saying we're doing well. Young people are like that, yeah. That's one hell of a door. But that teacher's pretty tall, and I think the doorknob thingy was above his head. Is that why there's no lights in the room? Meanwhile, arachnophobia. I'm not thirsty. I'll just set this here. Just checking away. Okay. Didn't we just put the... What are you guys doing? Breaking stuff. I guess that was an insult. It's a nice table. It's a nice trick. I, I'm not sure how you would... That poor neck. Your nose is no match for my foot. Okay. So you block this. Did you bring news about a certain Medusa, perhaps? Well, that can only be one person. It's like a boss chamber, if I've ever seen one. And there's little Medusa. I know, right? You know, Lolly Medusa was not something I ever expected to get in the show. I'm not. That would be best to be avoided. Always have a backup plan. Naturally. Yeah, the past is the past. Water under the bridge. Let's get along as sisters should. Does not seem to be going in a positive direction. They seem happy to see you. And maybe next time we'll have the reunion, hug and kiss and everything. Arachne, clearly pretty confident in herself. Our mole. That's definitely true. uh, we have, I see, toe wiggling animation budget. Animation budget well spent for sure. The sun seems upset. Nothing to laugh about. Man, Maka's so good with her legs. Didn't really get any Corona this episode, did we? We barely got any depth to kid, but he at least had one line. Okay, yeah, there's the preview. Okay, so that was the 29th episode of Soul Eater. And this episode, yeah, this was the Medusa comeback episode, right? Like I talked about a lot during the opening, but I guess if you skipped it, you wouldn't have heard that. But yeah, I basically just talked about that opening scene and just how absolutely terrifying that was. But basically, yeah, some random child essentially sacrificed to get Medusa back, right? So now we have little Medusa running around, very traumatized mother. It's just, yeah, not a great situation for any of that family. Basically, just Medusa single-handedly ruining that family. But I'm sure she doesn't care, but the Medusa wouldn't. But yeah, definitely some very unsettling, disturbing stuff sprinkled throughout all that. Like just so many just shocking moments. Like even just suddenly her grabbing the spider like that caught me off guard. But just yeah, a lot of there's a lot to process, a lot to deal with in that whole scenario. But it is what it is, and Medusa is back, so I was right. That's the important thing. I think that's what we got to focus on. We did get Medusa back. a little bit of infighting with the arachnophobia side of things, right? The old man mosquito and Sawboy just attacking each other while their master just enjoys a nice dinner, attempts to. But we did have Medusa show up, to give her greetings. So luckily that did not escalate into a fight or anything like that. But we'll see how things go. So at some point in the future, we definitely could get a fight between the two of them, which I would love to watch. Also, Eruka's, around. She's, keeping watch and everything. So that's cool. I wouldn't have wanted to get rid of our. Wouldn't have wanted to get rid of her. So that's good. But yeah, really not too much to say for the episode because it was pretty much kind of a setup episode for the most part. Because we had a little bit of the student school stuff, just trying to work on that teamwork. That's also a work in progress. But and Medusa coming back and doing her greetings with them. So yeah, definitely very setup-ish. So not too much to say really. But I'm glad to have Medusa back. She's a great villain. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. So yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.